Welcome to the Zix TV. I am the Zix, and we're going to have a look at an Ausini space set. Ausini Outer Space. Another spaceship with 163 pieces, and they don't give them their sets names, just this awkward number here, 25464. And it comes with a pilot. Now this is this one's kind of different from the others. It is a kind of sort of a rip-off of a Best Lock Starfighter. I had during the 2000s I was in the Best Lock for a while, and I got this set here. There. Best Lock Construction Toys. Got this years ago and I never put it together. And we got our classic Viper from the Battlestar Galactica chasing a Cylon Raider from Battlestar Galactica. And looks a lot similar. This looks like a Battlestar Galactica Viper. This is the Ausini one. Anyway, is there a better view? There. And it's got the wheels like the Ausini one is going to have. The engines are kind of different. The engines on the sides are kind of different, but I have seen Best Lock sets that feature this design using the round bricks on the side there, and I just happen to have this one from years ago. Again, we got the classic Viper chasing the Cylon Raiders. And this is a Best Lock set. Just happen to have this sitting out in the garage. And there is our Viper. And it looks very similar to the looks very similar to the Ausini one in design, and it's on wheels too. It's got the engines with the round bricks. It's got this little blaster up front. Ausini just dresses it up with printed parts and stickers. And it's got the same wing configuration. It's got the same style of wings. It's got the wings sticking out in the front. The wings sticking out in the front. It's got shares a lot in common with this Ausini one. And this one is copyright 2008. This is from 2008. That's a Best Lock set from 2008. So I pulled that out. I probably bought it for parts and I never did anything with it. And then this one, this set here, I never did anything with this one, is 2012. And it's got the same style of Battlestar Galactica Viper. And then we have our Ausini set, which builds another Battlestar Galactica Viper. in the same style, and I don't know if this has a copyright date on it. Doesn't look like it. Well, anyway, Ausini is a Chinese brand, so they ripped off the Best Lock design of their the Best Lock Starfighter, as we saw in this set here. They just ripped that off and dressed it up with different stickers and printed parts and stuff. So we're going to have a look at this set in just a moment. And here it is. I wasn't as thrilled with this when I first saw it on Amazon, but I bought one of these and used some of the parts in redesigning other Ausini spacecraft, but I never really assembled one until recently. And here is the classic Battlestar Galactica Viper design, and here's a Best Lock one from many years ago. Could have been from, what did I say? One of the sets was 2008. The other one was 2012. This is the Best Lock one, and this is actually one of the Best Lock spaceships where I built around the guy, because they had it designed with the bricks, and your guy was that they had bricks along here, and it forces his arms to go up. And so much like the red X-Wing, the Ausini red X-Wing, I built around him. Put some stuff in there, gave him a flight stick, Best Lock sticker there. I guess I didn't have any Best Lock tiles, long tiles like this, so I had to use a plate with the pegs sticking out. But this is exactly what I did with the red X-Wing, is build around him, get some of those parts with the peg on the side, build around him. And this is a classic Best Lock canopy, the same as the Ausini one. So Ausini has been taking old Best Lock stuff, just like I've been saying, and although this one has a print on it. So there's my looks like there's some discoloration. Well, it's been sitting on display for years. So, and there's there's that Best Lock part from that one Ausini spaceship. They took this part and put a wheel on there. This is my Best Lock mock. I added the extra cannon there, and I turned the engines around. They have the engines facing forward like that. So I thought, well, shouldn't that be where the exhaust comes out and, you know, pushes the ship forward? Anyway, this is a classic Best Lock spaceship, Viper from Battlestar Galactica, and this one is the same. I've seen Best Lock do this design before, and so it's really not saying much to say that they the folks at Ausini got it right. Our guy fits in there. They even give him some levers, and there's some extra room in there where he could have some kind of control console or control pad or something. We got this this little blaster up front with a sticker wrapped around it. We got sticker wrapped around the round brick on the engines there. And then we got a sticker that goes across all these parts here. And so out came the scissors, and looks like we got a single one by two slopey slope, and then a 2 by 2 slopey slope, and then a 2 by 4 slopey slope, and then this curved part up front. And more stickers go on top of these tiles here. And the wings are brown for some reason. Not sure what's up with that. And they're on these hinge parts, so they'll flop down. I'm not as impressed with this design as I am with the design of this other one that I modified. It's got the landing gear, and then your wing can rest on top of the wheel there. Those are some best lock hinge parts there. I like this one better. And yeah, just stick the wing on top of the hinge. We got the hinge sticking out in the back with a landing gear wheel attached. That's the hinge. It hinges onto this little part here, and they just stuck their wings on there. So looking at it from the front, looks fine. But then you got this extra part sticking out in the back. We got the same Ausini antics with these laser cannons that can easily fall off. They use the Lego circle thing, and then we got just a brick with a peg on the side, brick with a stud on the side, put there with the laser cannon on it. And there's the stuff on the other side. I think Best Lock used to do the same thing. They just stick a brick, put the and these are old Best Lock laser cannons as well. What else? We got a sticker that crosses two long bricks, and I cut it in half in the center there. These arrow things are printed parts. And there's the other side there. And there's our tail fin. That's supposed to be brown. That's a sticker. Doesn't quite fit in with the rest. We got white, brown, and dark gray, all used, and an orangish brown color on the sticker here. Anyway, our guy does fit in there. There he is. And we got just a little gap there. Might have been able to fix that. This bracket doesn't need to be here. It just needs to be here for his arm to be there. They make these brackets. That's what it is. so that there's room for his arm to be there. And that's how Lego does things in confined spaces like this. This one in the back needs to be there because his shoulder is there. This one definitely needs to be there for room for his arm to be there. This one doesn't even need to be here. So you could have bricks there because our guy isn't here. So you could run a brick across there and close that off. And you don't have those holes on the side. So while they did get it right, that's not saying much because they probably just stole the design from Bestlock. Although Bestlock very rarely got it right as well. This one here, the guy was situated oddly. They built they built it up along the sides where his arm should be. So Bestlock got it wrong a lot too. I guess I'll give Ausini the benefit of the doubt, and I'll say, well, they got it right. He does fit. He does fit into his pilot's cabin there. But the overall design, it just reminds me of this old Bestlock set that I've had sitting around for years. My cannons are, you can knock these off really easily. They're just sitting there. Let's have a look at our minifigure. Here is our daring space pilot with the same style print on the body. He gets the air tanks. These do not look like Lego air tanks. It looks like an Ausini air tank. And we've seen this guy before. Yep, it's that guy. Seen another Ausini space sets. Just our regular generic pilot there. Comes fully assembled, although I did have to take his head off to put his air tank on. The air tank comes separately. Then you put his helmet on, give him a visor. Very similar to Bestlock minifigures. In fact, for comparison, let's have a look at our Bestlock minifigure. Get his visor up. It came off. Well, anyway, yeah, the same style of dark skin tone on our Bestlock minifigure there. He's got a nose, which is different. Let's see if I can get his visor back on. These Bestlock visors never work properly. Bestlock was the worst of the worst back in the 2000s, and that one set was dated 2012, so they were actually still operating a few years ago in 2012, doing the same stuff. I'll mess with it later. And here's our Ausini guy. Same overall style. Same flesh tone, dark flesh tone. Can't get his helmet on. Oh, there. So we've got a rip-off of a old Bestlock design. Thanks to Ausini here. Let's get our guy in there. How far back does he have to get his levers there? There. So, that is my review of this Ausini set. Not as thrilling as other Ausini Starfighters, spaceships, because I've already seen it before. I already seen the Best Lock one in 2008 or whenever that was. And our wings can flop down on these hinges. It needs a better hinge. Personally, I like this one better. My modified Best Lock Viper. So, that's about it for this review of this Ausini set. Outer Space Pilot. Thank you for watching.